Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. I was hoping to have a project video for you this week, but I only almost got done 2 projects. I am fully done a 3rd project that is going to be a video, but the person who commissioned that project has not received that project yet, so I don't want to spoiler that. So instead, I've got a few different things that I want to talk about. And so I'll leave timestamps somewhere about where to go in the video based on what it is that you're interested in hearing about. I do want to talk about how another month, I'm back to 1 month without a drink after my stumble, and it snuck up on me, came out of nowhere. I have not even thought about alcohol for an entire month. And suddenly it was a month and it caught me off guard. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the upcoming project videos that I've got coming along on the channel. I want to talk a little bit, real quick, about YouTube advertising and how you may or may not be seeing more of that, both here on my channel and on YouTube in general, and why you may or may not be seeing more ads than you're used to. And I want to talk about a couple of upcoming giveaways that are going on here in the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff world. Okay, so come along. We got a couple of things to talk about. Stick around. All right. Okay, so first things first, I'm back to 1 month without alcohol in my system. As we know, if we've been following along, I made it almost 9 months, and then I messed it up, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it, and I got stupid drunk on Canadian Federal Election Day on April 28th. But since April 28th, I have not even thought about alcohol. I have no interest in drinking. I haven't had to fight myself from stopping at the liquor store as I'm driving by. It has not even crossed my mind that I don't drink. I haven't had a thought about alcohol in the entire month of May. And I just suddenly realized yesterday that a month had passed and I hadn't even thought about it, let alone thought about drinking. So I don't know what that means in terms of the journey, but I do think it's good. I think I needed that slip up because I was really struggling at the time, and now I don't seem to be. So maybe I just did need that one kick in the pants, so to speak. But I don't know. So that's it. I don't really have a sobriety update other than the fact that I don't even think about it anymore, which is a little strange, but it's just not something that comes to mind that I do or do not drink. I just don't, and I don't even, it's not even a thing that crosses my mind anymore. So no guarantees on the future. Can only take one day at a time and one step at a time through the world. But I feel like I'm in a pretty good place in terms of my relationship with alcohol right now. So that's that. In terms of upcoming project videos, like I said, I was hoping to have one of them for this week. I will absolutely have one for next week. I've got a few things going on and in the pipeline. I got a project coming up about making scrap wood kitchen utensils. I was digging through some scrap and I'm making some spatulas and some spoons and things. So that is going to be an upcoming video. It was supposed to be the one that was ready for this week, but it is not because the spoons and things are still only almost done. I got a half a dozen, 9 of these kitchen implements that are only almost done. I have a new box cabinet cubby situation for my spray cans of stuff. Another storage solution for the shop that is, again, almost done, but not quite, so it can't be a video yet. But that's going to be a cool one, I think. It's just a plywood box, but it's got solid wood edge banding. It's going to have some magnets involved and a piano hinge and a French cleat. And yeah, it's got some interesting things that you may or may not be interested in. I don't know. And I have obviously the commission box that I made that's top secret until she gets it. Gretchen's letterbox is done. And we're just waiting for her to get that so that I can process that video and release it to the world. Then we're getting back into the wall cabinet. Remember the wall cabinet? It was a thing that I did. And I got the carcass done. And now I need to put a door and some drawers in it. And so those are going to be upcoming projects. I don't know if they're going to be like one project for door and drawers or individual project videos for door and then drawers. Don't really have that ironed out yet, but wall cabinet comes after that, and then we're going to get into back into the sister guitars, the Purple Heart Maple Walnut pair of guitars, and then we'll move on to Sean's bass guitar that I am making for a commission of sorts. Sean's going to trade me a cello for a bass, so I got to make a bass guitar for him so that I can have a cello for whatever reason. Just because I want a cello. Shut up. I don't know why. Cellos are rad. That's why. And also shut up. Then there's a bunch of other videos that are going to be rolled into that whole batch of stuff. The Viverchuck saga obviously needs to be wrapped up in a little bow. I need to talk about that. I'm going to review of a chainsaw with my buddy Mikey B. Gonna maybe be getting another shop vac like this coming weekend that I'm gonna do an unboxing and review of if it happens. Then I'm gonna replace the bearings on my Nova Comet 2 thanks to my buddy Paul Waldrop, who has sent me the bearings to replace the bearings on my lathe. Then I'm going to probably keep, once in a while, I'm gonna release music. Recordings of me making music because I like making music and I don't care that nobody watches them, and because that's not why I do what I do. I don't chase numbers. I'm not in the YouTube game, so to speak. I enjoy making music. I will continue to make music, and I will continue to put music out into the world because I think more music in the world makes the world a better place. Remember, somebody told me I love you. Somebody told me I love you. Somebody told me I love you. But that extension door, tighter than joints in the basement. Came untied, stepped off the chair. But you guys let me know whether you like it when I do that. I'm not going to change. Well, I mean, if nobody wants me to, I'll just keep making music and putting it out into the world, not here. But you let me know. If you don't want me to put out music things, I won't put out music things. I'll just put them out other places and just project the music into the world in a different way. And not here with you jerks who don't like it. Let's talk YouTube advertising. This past month, YouTube made a change in the back end of the system. And there's probably lots of videos out there that explain the changes that were made. But I just want to talk to you for a second about mid-roll ads being placed in YouTube videos. The system is changing from YouTube's perspective. So if you are seeing more mid-roll ads in your YouTube videos, whether they're mine or anyone else's, just realize that it may or may not be the fault of that creator. From my, the way that I put my ads in my videos, Nothing is changing. So if you're seeing more ads in my videos, that is a YouTube decision that has nothing to do with me. If you want, I will do a standalone video on how YouTube ads get placed in my videos and how and why that happens. I'm happy to do that. I'll talk about revenue. I'll talk about money. I'm happy to. But just know that as far as my videos are concerned, nothing is changing the way in terms of the way that I put ads in my videos. But just know that if you're watching YouTube and you feel like you're seeing more ads during your videos, it's probably true, and it may or may not be the fault of the creator you're watching. Okay? So, just a quick touch on that one before people start saying, like, how come there's so many ads? Why are there there didn't used to be this many. Blah, 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 blah. It may be the creator that's putting more ads in, but it might just be YouTube. And the creator does not necessarily get to decide these things. Okay? And then giveaways. I've had a couple of different companies send me a couple of things over the last little while for me to try out and do like reviews or talk about here on the channel. And the way that I say yes to companies sending me things is I tell them that I am going to give my open and honest opinion, and you don't get to determine what that is. You cannot pay me to say nice things about your stuff. So I'm going to give my honest opinion. I am going to incorporate talking about these things in a way that I feel like it. You don't get to determine how or where in my videos I talk about the things that you're providing for me. And you have to send me more than one of anything that you send me so that I can give one away to viewers. So you'll see in the upcoming videos, expect to see something about some things that have been sent to me for free from companies that I am going to be giving away. And you'll find out in those videos how you can get in on getting whatever those things are. Okay, so just something to watch for coming up. That's everything that I wanted to talk about. Well, I didn't want to talk about things like, I wanted to have a project video, but I don't. So once I determined I didn't have a project video, that's all the things that I wanted to touch on for this week. So we'll see you next week for a project video, I promise. It might be spoons and spatulas and things. It might be a spray box cabinet for up on the wall. But it'll be one of those next week. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. We'll see you when we see you. Remember, I have a live show on Saturday nights at 5:45-ish Pacific time. If you want to join me and just hang out and chat and talk about making stuff or whatever. The conversation goes in different places. We never know. All right, bye for now. All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. You have no idea what you're gonna say. No idea. Stop hitting go. Stop hitting go before you figure out at least how you're gonna start. What am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna talk about? That's not a good song. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. I did want to have a project for you this week. I tried. I was close. I was close to twice. Two things I have that are almost done, but not done enough. That's what almost done means, is that they're not at all done. Yep. Then we are gonna get back into the wall cabinet. The wall cabinet thing that I started and said that I was gonna finish. I'm gonna actually finish it. Gotta do a drawer and some doors, and I don't know if that's gonna be one why are you just doing this? Why? You don't need to do this. 'Cause I feel like, what was it? Ricky Bobby. It was Ricky Bobby when he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh. How do I cut in to that now? Where did I say something good that I can cut and then start again? I don't remember. Then we're getting back into the wall cabinet. Remember the wall cabinet?